Mm. All right, we are officially live again as more water keeps dripping down my face. I'm just like, that's so embarrassing, just freshly showered, just whatever time I want to today. But anyway, good to see y'all again. We are glad to be back. I know it's been a little minute. That's my fault. Okay. I am so sorry. Look. Y'all, if y'all been seeing me traveling here and there between conventions in New Orleans, and I was like, dang, like we already know K dramas are long, but this K drama was long. So and I was like, yeah, I like to push it back. But this is such an amazing I'm gonna say it again, amazing show. Definitely wish we could have had two in February, but not too far behind. At the beginning of March. I don't know if y'all have heard of Alchemies with Souls, but if you have not, you're gonna hear about it today. You're probably gonna get some spoilers.
Definitely some spoilers.
Yeah, you know what? You are gonna get spoilers because guess what? Y'all don't know what I went through. Okay, I was just telling Ebony. I went to sleep at 3 a.m. watching as many as I could. Woke up at 7, watched back to back to back until 5 p.m. So y'all are getting spoilers. Am I still bad at names? Of course. But but we're gonna move past that. We're gonna move past that. But yes, it's good to see y'all again. First of all, I feel like everybody who's into Full Metal Alchemist, I feel like the alchemy part should pull y'all in. So why not like bridge the two, and have that come together? There are two parts to this, and the first part is 20 episodes, an hour and a half each. So we're going we're gonna focus on part one. I'm going to heal my eyes from constant television watching, and then we're gonna come back for part two. Is part two still going, or is it like
No, it's
10
done. It's done.
episodes?
It's
It's
done.
done.
And
Okay.
it's like 10 episodes if I'm not mistaken. So it should be easy to get through.
Cool. And just looking at the comments here, hello, Senpai Taylor. I appreciate you being here, and for
Hi.
supporting earlier as well. Yes. Hey. Oh, this is what I was gonna say too, y'all. Okay, I had to get into this too because like I was looking at Ebony's stories and like she was toe up from watching it. I was like, girl, what's got your emotion? Like, hold on, let me see what you talking about. She was talking about this, and I was like, okay, I'm about to see what she's talking about. And we are here to bring it to you. Just like that comment says, like you're gonna still watch it. That's what we're here to do. Help you,
Mm-hmm.
see what's out there, enjoy what's out there. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna try not to click this too fast. Ooh, we're gonna see if I can do it. Now, slideshow. Oh, there we go. As always, shout out Dope Vibes Photography. Definitely stay tuned. If you were at Common and you got to join in on the photo shoot, it was fun. It was cold. Ooh, it was cold.
It was so cold.
Ooh, boy, I don't want to feel that type of pain. That kind of cold will just make you upset for no reason. But then you'll get upset and the anger might make you warm. So it's like a plus minus type of thing. But if you were there, you definitely saw Asking Ebony's cosplay talents showcase. Like she had the time of her life, I tell you that.
I did.
She had the time of her
At
life.
mall.
She took sacrifices to do her cosplay. I was like, girl, that's pulling the pieces out. That's pulling this part of the costume off. Can you see? I was like, oh, girl. But y'all definitely check out her on TikTok and Instagram as far as like cosplaying. So just quick question on that. I know we're gonna get into K dramas, this K drama in a second, but like quick question for you, Ebony. Like, how was Kami for you, and especially with the cosplaying?
I had a ball. I'm not gonna even hold you. This has to be one of the best Comic Cons I've been to since I've been going.
Mm.
And I went all 3 days uninterrupted. I did most of what I was supposed to do, but everything that I had planned on doing, I was able to do it, and I had fun. I met, y'all know Goodbye Eli. If y'all not familiar with his TikToks, he's a well-run TikToker, and he makes those little cringy con videos and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Girl, gonna tell about the voice actors too.
Oh,
you know,
J. Michael Tatum. Yeah.
Can't forget that one.
If Blerd Over ain't heard one name the whole weekend, it was J. Michael Tatum. Every time that man passed by our table, every time I had an interaction with him, they knew.
I learned about him that time. I mean, I knew him, but I didn't know him because I didn't realize. Well, I didn't realize he was Sebastian, y'all.
Yes.
Whoa! Every time I just get so jealous at that one nun that Sebastian knocked down. Well, I was like, it should have been me.
It's not fair.
Ooh, boy.
But yeah, I enjoyed myself, and I don't even know that when we went. I don't think you know, but when we went to his panel, that was like the first time I've actually asked a question at all.
Look, that can be nerve-wracking.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm gonna just go ahead and spit it out.
And you did a great job. And I was next to her. I was like, pick her, please. Please. Y'all, yes, it was a great time. Like, just all the energy off of Ebony. I was like, oh, girl, like,
oh yeah, especially
where you going, because that's where I need to be.
Especially when we went to the K-pop panels. Those are so fun.
Yes. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, she about fainted. Mm-hmm. You're right. You darn right. Like, oh my god.
Who said it?
Senpai Taylor. Thank you. That is definitely true. But it was a good faint. And yeah, about like all the K-pop stuff, like the more that I get into like the K-drama side, and like I'm starting to ease over into like K-pop, I just didn't realize like how many Black kings and queens, shout out to all nerds and blurs, but especially like when you see your Black kings and queens into it, and it's just like, oh, we all here, we all like this. Like, you are not alone. When you think you are not. Just go to a con, please. Please. It was so fun to see, and I'm just like, ooh, let me try to get it. If we had some more time, I feel like we should have got up on that stage.
Yes, I was just thinking, and I was like, next year I probably want to be a part of the cover dance thing, because I think that was pretty fun.
Yes, it was lit. We saw people we knew up there. I was like, I didn't know she knew about 50 million songs and routine. I was like, wow, like everybody killed it. And I had like one little dance moment. That's all I knew out of the 50 songs. But I had
oh my god.
I'm really hoping that it will come through. I was like, this song is so pretty. Okay, it's so cute. I can't.
Just that whole aesthetic is so cute. Like, really.
It is. I didn't understand the insane asylum part of the video, so I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'm gonna have to look it up. But maybe we can do some like K-pop reviews too, like take it scene by scene.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think that'll be cute. Yeah. We're gonna have to just get on the back end.
We just be coming up with stuff on the fly, y'all. That's how it be. And definitely just like some stuff for me, like the panel, especially, me becoming a part of Blerd Over within this past year, and being at Comic from last year and this year, seeing that growth in Blerd Over panels and just like the positivity. It was such an emotional moment. And I'm so glad we could just all come together and like have something so positive and so fun, and keep it going from there. Like, that was so amazing. We went up there. I was like, this line is for what?
Yeah. I hate I missed it though, but then when I tell y'all, when I did finally come and they still had a line outside the door, I'm just like,
Yeah.
We did that.
Next time we're gonna have to figure out a way to get her in, to be like, step aside. We can come through. Thank you. Thank you. We're glad to bring some fun to y'all. So yes, that's about us. I feel like I always gotta have like a little moment of like, stuff from us as we like get more into like the K drums, because we always having some new stuff coming. So yeah, that's more about us and our experiences. Come on, Mouse, please work. Okay. Okay. So I'ma shut up for a minute because, like I said, I was inspired to watch this because of you. So I'm gonna let you do the whole spiel of just kind of like the overall, like what Alchemy of Souls is.
Okay. So let me. I gotta get up on the screen because Jesus. Okay. So pretty much part one is set in a fictional country called Daho. And the series is basically based off the love and growth of the young mages and how they overcome the fates due to the alchemy of souls. And I'm gonna explain what the alchemy of souls is later on next slide. But anyways, let's see here. Alchemy of souls, which allows souls to switch bodies. So yeah. But I'm gonna explain more in depth what it actually means. But yeah, it allows the story to of an elite assassin named Naksu, whose soul is accidentally trapped inside of the weak body of Mudok. Which that's a long story in itself. But we're gonna get into that.
Yo, when I tell you, you're gonna enjoy it. I can say, hang in there, please, because what I gotta say
when I say it's a lot, but when I say you 2 and 2 is gonna come together, it's gonna come together.
Everybody is everybody. I don't think y'all want your soul snatched in this way. I just like I feel like we at some point we need to draw a map of like who is what and where they went.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. I told you.
Yes, but they definitely had my emotions all up in a bunch, and I definitely like that soundtrack.
Yeah,
I was like, there was one girl singing. Hold on, I gotta tell y'all. Hold on, who? Because I had to Shazam this because I was skipping through the endings, but like I had missed one, and I was like, "Ooh, who is this girl?" I hear all her breath and like emotion.
Oh, you gonna hear her in part 2. You gonna hear her in part 2. Yes. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Dang, what is her? Is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. I hope y'all can see it. Oh, okay. I might have to take it off blur. I don't even know how to do that, but okay. Maybe I can do the little YouTube thing.
No.
Okay.
A little bit.
Raindrops, y'all. That's the song. Like, it felt like she was gonna break down singing that song, and I was like, I'm gonna break down too.
Mm-hmm. You was feeling the emotion in this, and I was living for it.
So, we're gonna have to put YouTube like videos of songs on the page too. Y'all stay tuned. We got more coming. We just keep thinking
we getting ourselves together. Just stay tuned.
Building the plane as we fly it.
Mm-hmm.
If this don't change the screen, okay. Now when I was looking at that first question, I was like, I don't know how to completely explain it in the best way possible, because I was like, it was so much. So what is Alchemy of Souls?
Okay, so the Alchemy of Souls is pretty much it's forbidden sorcery. And pretty much a powerful mage, they use their energy to pretty much switch souls with a person. And when they're done switching souls with a person, they have a blue shifter mark on the left side of their shoulder blade. So, yeah. But the downside about that is, if you do perform the Alchemy of Souls, you risk running wild. And what running wild is, you're pretty much having to survive off of human life force to, be yourself in a way,
Yeah, like that. Like I kept thinking of so many scenes as you told that, because like the sad part is that um you're not you're no longer human once you have to feed off of people's souls.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to keep taking life after life after life. Boy, when that man took his mama.
Oh yeah, that opening scene.
Oh,
I was like, no.
Wow, I was like, your mom, your
At that point, they don't care. They just see another body. It's
that
another
really hurt
body.
my heart. That really hurt my heart. Like, y'all, it is so crazy. Like, people will be in here swapping souls and be like, you thought I was about to die? No, sir. Like, that's you.
Yeah,
That's you.
We gonna get off into that. That's on to the next topic right there. The sin of John Gong and the late king. So
trifling. Oh,
pretty much. Well, I technically I feel like both of them had a role to play in it, because he was doing some shiesty stuff on the side anyways. He was performing Alchemy of Souls for people, and knowing doggone well is forbidden. So that's his karma. But pretty much the late king finessed John Gong into performing the Alchemy of Souls so he could sleep with his wife and conceive a child.
y'all, Ebony.
When I tell you, I was like, what?
I was debating about that throughout the entire show, like the first half of the show of part 1, because I'm just like, I mean, it's technically.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how hurt would I be if somebody swapped souls with me and then got with my man? Because it's still me, but
yeah, but not really. It's not really, because it wasn't you. You switched souls.
And the longer the story like went into detail, I was like, I would have thrown up, because my wife, first of all, the most beautiful thing walking. Are you crazy?
Everybody wanted her. Everybody.
The most beautiful thing walking is my wife, and you have a child with her. Not only do you have a child with her, but she dies in childbirth. Like I could never have a chance. I would have been sick to my stomach. I would have been sick.
Throwing up, crying, punching the L.
It's so crazy. I don't know. I mean, I just wonder. Like, I keep playing it back. I'm just like, did he have an option to maybe flee? Like, I mean, could he just been like, excuse me? Hey, we gon' like. No, sir. No, sir. Like,
no, I mean, he did. I mean, they did switch bodies back, though.
But that 1 week.
It was just that them couple of hours is all it took.
That really, that drove me crazy, because I was like, okay, well, he's sick, and, maybe he want to go and talk to some other mages and plan some things out, since he don't got a successor. I never would have thought he would have just went and slept with. I was like, what
And he didn't waste no time either. He walked in there and was like, "You beautiful. Go on, drop them drawers."
She was ready to.
She didn't know. And that's the killing part about it, that she didn't know.
She was just what's the phrase? She was a pawn in their game. And that was so sad. I feel so bad for her. I'm just like, I feel like I still have to go watch a breakdown, because there's so many like performances of this Alchemy of Souls And like I feel like I'm gonna get more answers out of part 2, but I'm just like I need more origin story, please. But now more about Alchemy of Souls. So Naksu's backstory. This
Okay.
girl.
Now that right there, that broke my heart. That broke my heart because she was just a pawn too, a helpless pawn. But pretty much, the story of Naksu was she was the child of one of the most powerful mages in the Sondrium, if that's how I'm pronouncing it right, the Sondrium. But yeah, they were a part of the constellation plates that had everybody's date of birth and the sky of everybody's birthday or something like that. But anyways, he found out something he wasn't supposed to, and he pretty much was a pawn as well and was used to, I don't, now that's kind of still confusing because
Yep. It makes no sense because
confusing in itself because they didn't imply that he performed the alchemy of souls and switch bodies, but they made it seem like he was already a soul shifter.
No, you can't.
And ran wild. But yeah, and the Four Seasons family and the Mages of Sondrium pretty much killed them while she watched, and yeah, that was. And she was pretty much made to become an assassin.
Every piece of this drives me crazy because, like, I think it was also halfway through. I'm just like, dang, like her dad turned on everybody. And then it was like a point. I was like, dang, whose soul is this? What? I was like, I need more backstory. Whose soul? I still don't know up to part 1. I still don't know. But whose soul? It just it hit me so late. I was like, dang, like where is her dad's actual soul at? Like that make I don't know.
Yeah, as many times as I've watched it, I'm still confused.
I need more backstory. You know, they sprinkled in backstory, and then they had like one big backstory episode close to the end. But I'm just like, I needed that a little earlier. I needed a little earlier, and just using the father, and I still can't figure out why the father was used yet. Like, y'all, there's so many layers to this.
No. They went into detail about why he was used because he knew about the origins of Jang-gu. Because he's the child. He's the child of the late king, and he had the power of the King Star.
Okay. Because I'm thinking like used to the point of like where was the original soul swapping for him? Like when like did that happen? That's why I'm just like, who did this first? Who did this first? Oh, everybody just when I thought there was like 1 or 2 people who knew about John Ooks, and like we kind of bleeding over into like the next story a little bit. But it's like every time like 2 people know, it's really like darn it, everybody knows. I was like, well, dang, like. And then Paul, that little girl was acting her butt off. First of all, she got them too. She was like, I was like, yes, ma'am. I was like, yes, ma'am. And then they took this girl, trained her into an assassin, and left her, abandoned this girl. I'm just like, what? You could have trained anybody else, be her free self, but that. Okay, it disappeared on the fourth. Look, y'all, this Alabama weather and this storm today. I don't know.
Tell me about it.
Ooh, but that bar is low. It is low. So, oh gosh. And then Jong-uk's story. I'm just man is the centerpiece.
That's my baby right there. Y'all can't. That's my baby. He can't do no wrong in my eyes. Well, Well, I take that back because part 2, I was ready to.
Really? Look. Is
Look,
this an anime or a manga? It is a K-drama on Netflix.
But yeah, like, you know how like the end of part 1, how that ended off,
which made me like tear up because I'm just like, I was expecting a marriage. You know, I wasn't expecting that.
But that's the Hong sisters. That's what they known for. They are known for like despair, never a happy ending at all. And I thought we were gonna get a happy ending. Like, what
are
happened?
those like the creators, the Hong?
Yes, the Hong sisters.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
But Jungkook has been cursed since the beginning, y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Okay, so with Jungkook being the child of the late king and his mom, pretty much he is a child of immaculate misconception. Is that immaculate conception? Yeah, immaculate conception.
I was like, girl, I don't even know.
So he's not really supposed to be here because he was a product of the Alchemy of Souls. So and everybody, including his father, hold on, let me, because I wrote his name down because I knew I was gonna forget it. Give me a second.
Jungkook's father?
Wait. No, not Jungkook's father. I'm talking about the leader of the Sundream, Park something. I wrote it down somewhere.
Park Soyu or
oh jeez. It's on the next slide because with maid servant Kim.
Long hair?
Yeah.
Okay, I just call him silky hair. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, especially when he was like, oh, look at
especially I'll be like, okay, with the silk press. Come through.
If his name ain't Park, I don't feel no spark. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
That was cute. But with him knowing the secret of Jungkook's the conception of Jungkook, he was also responsible of hiding the secret of him having the energy of the King Star. So they locked away his I think it's like the source of energy or his energy or something like that, so he wouldn't be able to harness his full power. So they pretty much oppressed him and made him feel like he wouldn't be one of the most powerful mages in the Sundream, and pretty much wanted him to give up, but he didn't.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was mad at everybody saying that like people were just dropping him as like a people. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's not how it happened. He left y'all. He left.
Especially that last one. He was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm not coming back.
Exactly. I'm just like, man, like, I don't know why he helping y'all save y'all pride, but it's a no for me. Like, I left you. Okay, I left you. Now, a part of me didn't understand for a while, and I don't know if I just missed it in the beginning or what, but I was like, why don't he just say what the king did? Like, duh, like everybody that it'll be explained. Like, let everybody know what happened. You just keep saying that's not my son, and you making your wife look like a little hussy having an affair. Can you just say what happened? But then I was like, he
was doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Sorcery.
That's exactly why they ain't said that, because he was doing something he had no business doing.
I was like, dang. I still feel bad for the reputation of the late wife though, because I was like, dang, making her look like she in these streets, and she's not.
But then I wanted to square up with Jung-un because of the way he was treating Jung-woo. Like, he didn't ask to be here, and you treated him like he the butt end of the bread. Like,
boy, Because I'm just like, this is your fault at the end of the day.
Like, this man done exiled himself and ain't been home since.
I was so confused. I was like, is he passed on now? Or did he just leave? And I'm just like, I guess he just ran away from all his problems.
Look, that man went to the grocery store to get some milk and ain't been back since.
Boy, Daddy gonna get some cigarettes, okay? Peace out. Peace out. I was so oh my gosh. The more we talk about this, the less I like this man. Because like I just keep thinking like, I don't understand. No, I don't. You messed up. You messed up. And now you're making everybody else pay for it with their lives. I can't. Now, Moodog, that took me doggone the whole 20 episodes to figure out that this is like 3 people in one. I was like, I can't like.
And it's so funny that you say it's like 3 people in one, because I'm pretty sure that you're like, yeah, that's a figurative speech, but once you get to part 2,
what? There's more, please. It's too much. Like, y'all, okay.
It's a lot, but everything is going to be explained.
What you say?
I was saying that it's a lot, but I'm telling you, like, most of the stuff that you're questioning, everything is pretty much going to be explained in part 2.
Man, I just can't wait for them to get to that city that they're moving to. I didn't forget the name of the city already.
Oh, you talking about the one with the tall tree?
I don't know nothing about no tree, but I'm talking about where. Oh no, I do know the tree you're talking about, but I don't know if it's where Moodog was originally from, like Moodog's hometown. I never connected that in my mind.
Yeah, it starts with a D. It's long. It's I don't know what, but it starts with a D.
Oh, I thought it started with an S.
Is
like about the not Sangrium, but it's like at the end of part 1, they were like Jang-uk and Moodog are moving to where her hometown is, where everybody says that she's from.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I got you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that confused me. Like, y'all, okay, I just pieced this together in my mind. So Naksu was doing all this running away. You know, they was trying to catch Naksu as an assassin. In the last moment of being caught, she did the alchemy of souls, and she swapped bodies, right? And it was this girl that seemed to be blind. At the time, we know her as Moodog. And so she goes by that new name. And at the same time, it's slowly revealed that Moodog is Bouillon. And Bouillon got that name because she like washed up on shore somewhere after finding the stone. And I don't know where the other 2 guys went, and after she watched like all that craziness happen with the weather.
They did. They left her.
Okay, because I was like, did they just like fly away?
No, they left her.
That's crazy. Wow, because I feel like I blinked and she was like on the washed up on shore. That's wild. Now I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I should have let you tell. That's crazy. I was like, oh, so she wasn't dead. She just washed up. I really understand why you got your most hated list now. I did not pick it up. I don't like them.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the whole Naksu backstory, that if that ain't make you want to put him on the most hated list, I don't know what is.
A part of me kind of felt bad because of the whole like shaman and his sister story. I felt bad because of that. But then I was like, other people's traumas, and I think I heard this from somebody, other people's traumas shouldn't justify them hurting more people. And I was like, okay. Yeah, because his family did not deserve none of that. Like he didn't even understand what was going on, and he was treating folks wrong. So I was like, okay, I had to calm down. But y'all, it's so much. Y'all gonna see who like Bouillon is. Like this is like a lost blind girl who can like sense all types of energies. Like
She
she's like on priestess level.
she is a priestess. She's Jawan's most powerful priestess.
Oh, okay. I kept thinking they were saying she had the potential. Oh, she had the because it said she had the potential to be a great priestess. I wasn't thinking like, oh, she was already a priestess. Um, but
She's
yeah,
she on priestess level.
she was gifted, y'all. They left her, and then she got renamed by a woman who found her into Muda, which I was trying to figure out who Muda was for so long. And I feel like I hope there's a part coming where like they go to her hometown and the woman who raised her, it's like, oh, Muda, Muda. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. But y'all, oh, she got so much going on. That's and it's just the backstory. Like y'all, I didn't even say nothing about her being a master slash servant. It was, oh my gosh, there was so much.
But that was just all a front because from when Jen yeah, I'm just calling Jen. But when Jen left her in the lake, he wasn't going. He would because pretty much he brought her out there to find the ice stone because she was one of the most powerful priestess in the Sundering. But anyways, um, she found the stone and he pushed her in the lake and pretty much left her there to die.
I don't know what I'd do if that were my husband. Bye. I'm kidding. I mean, maybe not really. I don't know. I don't know. And thank you to Ulysses and Candice for the comments on Facebook. Hey y'all. When you say which is it, I don't know if you're saying like what's the show or like when I was saying master and pupil. But I'm assuming the show. So it's the Alchemy of Souls. Yes, pushed in the lake. Don't make no doggone sense.
Yeah, like he ain't care nothing about it. He got this stone and just
That's so see, this is why it's so necessary. Like and like I'm so thankful that we're doing this together because I'm just like I literally did not realize that they had left her behind. I just thought all that big old gust of wind put her there and they were like in the water or somewhere else. Wow. So much more upset than I came on this live with. This will make you upset, y'all. I tell you. Let's get into some favorite characters, shall we?
mm-hmm.
Let's get into that. Important characters.
Okay, hold on, wait. Before I even get started, bottom right hand corner, he's a K-pop artist. He was in a boy band.
He's got that look.
Yes,
he's got that look. I was like, dang, like he looked a little bit too right. Okay.
It was so funny because when I first saw him, he looked like Jungkook from BTS, and I was like, when did Jungkook started doing? Because if you didn't know, V that's in BTS, he was in a K-drama as well. Yeah, and I got to check that out too. But yeah, I was like,
so much knowledge. Dang, it makes so much sense. I'm just like, why is he like the most perfect human being? Like, and mind you, I didn't think this was gonna happen, but I didn't realize I was into blondes. Cause what is it, Donggu?
Donggu? You like Donggu?
That's my guy. Okay, that's my guy. He is a charmer. He be lifting your spirits up. He be so happy for you.
True. That's true.
That's that like, guy.
Yeah. But girl, it was always Jungkook for me. It was always him.
Now, mind you, now with Jungkook, I feel like he is gonna be like he already looking nice. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I feel like he gonna be like that guy in his 40s in all of like the movies and stuff, because like it's his cheek, it's his bone structure all together. I'm just like, this is gonna be the smoothest 45-year-old. He's gonna be the coldest dude. Ooh, oh my gosh. Grown man, and I can see it 20 years ahead of time. I don't even know how he is in real life. I'm gonna have to look it up. But I just know
I follow him faithfully. Him and the Crown Prince faithfully.
Ooh, the Crown Prince. That dude is, oh my gosh. I just started the word. First of all, his eyebrows were on fleek.
Oh, girl, it was the little bang swoop for me.
I was like, is that like an Elvis profile right there? Is he hitting this? Ooh. That guy was so entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
We cracking Candace up. Yes, into blondes.
You already know.
But at the same time, Master Lee got my heart.
Oh, yeah, him too. Well, yeah, he do too. But then I was kind of sort of team Park. Yeah. Don't care. Don't care.
Park made me so mad because I'm just like, if you don't get it at your big age,
at your grown age.
Your grown age. This is not slow-witted anymore. You don't want to understand. You want to lose your woman. I'm convinced. You cannot be that old.
You can't be that deep.
You got all these accolades, all these credentials, all this wisdom. But you don't. This woman told you she got feelings for you. I'm over it. Ooh, I just wanted to hold Master Lee. I was like, I'm sorry, my boy. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, when he started crying, I was like, oh, no. Not Master Lee.
With the snot coming down. By the way, those two little kids, I don't know how he always randomly be telling stories to kids. I don't know where these kids came from, but they were so cute. They were so adorable. But Master Lee and Donggu are like my favorite crushes out of the show. And yes, the thirst.
It was Jonggu, Daddy John. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he made just 2 appearances in like the first and last episode.
Boy,
That was fine.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so hard to choose. So let me calm down. I don't know, because the silky hair is what's pulling me back in. But sometimes ladies, you just gotta work with your man. Sometimes you gotta work with him.
You gotta mold him. But yeah.
Maybe that's.
So I was gonna give some applause to Naksu as well, because that beginning episode.
Oh yeah, the moves were she was killing it. I was like, I am not fighting in no kind of ice. Huh? Who?
And just the her. I don't know. It was just something about her and just her, the way she stood, and just like every time our pale heads hit the floor, and I'm just like, okay, I get it.
She was the one. You know, shout out to the powerful women. You know, we love to see it. A part of me, I'm just Natsu and is it Soyu?
Soyu, yeah.
Soyu. So like their relationship, it was kind of tugging at me. It was giving me a toothache for a while. I'm just like, man,
I was so over it.
Yeah, I was tired of hearing about it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, like we get like now I understand. And it's also kind of weird. It's like you see the person that you love in another person's body about to get married to your homeboy. I don't know. It's too weird. It's too like it's a lot.
It's just the unrequited love thing and just the misconnection. I was over it. I was like, okay, we get it. Naksu, you had feelings for so you had feelings for Naksu, but y'all was like oil and water. Y'all just couldn't mix. Keep it pushing.
I'm saying, I'm just like, like at one point, I'm just like, can y'all just all tell each other that you know who she is at this point? Like you know,
Right.
everybody knows, but they don't know that you know. Right? Just
But
y'all know.
but I mean, it took him a hot second to figure out who she was for real, for real. But it only took Jungkook the first episode.
I'm
Like literally, they
saying,
first time meeting.
I'm just like, sir, aren't you supposed to be like highly trained? Yet the other guy recognized this right off, like,
Off the bat.
which I don't know how Naksu was able to like not have that mark, like how she was able to hide the soul shifting mark. That still is like,
I
I don't
think
know.
it was in certain lightings that it only showed. Cause like, remember the end of episode 1 where she was in the moonlight and it was real vibrant.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
it's in certain lightings.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. But man, I really want a side story about Master Lee. That's really all I want. Like he had some
I
good side moments.
mean, they did. I mean, technically, but I mean, that was.
He's just the funniest to me,
Yeah.
and it's just them stories. I just want to hear like random episodes of him telling random stories to kids, and I'm just be right there beside him.
But I mean, technically, they did give Master Lee a kind of sort of a backstory, not a complete backstory, but a backstory as to like how he became who he is now and why does he look so young.
Boy, that was so funny. He was like, "You burned my body."
Like, you idiot. You
I was like, dang,
like you
this,
just couldn't wait, huh?
that was just so crazy. Like, you burn your master's body for him to be trapped in a child's body. That's crazy.
Jesus, everything.
Uh-oh, you good?
Okay.
Who y'all? Now these most hated characters.
I swear, we can get in the fields.
Now, I don't know if this is me not having gotten to part 2 yet. Or maybe I'm like mixing her up with another person. No, I might be mixing her up with another person. Isn't this the girl that's like the granddaughter?
Yeah, that's the granddaughter.
She's most hated?
Yeah, I don't like her. Oh. Dog, I got ahead of myself then. My bad.
Oh, it's part 2?
Yeah.
Oh, she acting up in part 2 because I was like, she just saw a cute face.
Herself in part 2. I was like,
Dang.
But I didn't like it. But no. I still put it right here because she was trying too hard.
Look,
There's ain't no way I'm finna sit in a room just for somebody for I don't know, God knows how long. I'm not finna sit there. And he not entertaining me and giving me the time of day. Oh no.
you know, I'm in the middle on her. I feel like the only reason I wasn't for her was just because I was already set on Naksu and Jungkook. We were already set.
Oh yeah.
On the other side, I was like, I can't blame her for seeing that tall, physique and that chiseled face and him fighting these soul shifters out, saving her life. I'm just like, I can understand, but she's still in the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing. So I feel like I would put her in like the most annoying.
Okay, you go do you okay? You can do that now, but when you watch part 2, you most hated.
Oh no! Dang, I thought she was so good. I feel like I want to save. Why am I blanking on names? But the Queen's picture for last, because that's. I'm gonna save my picture for last. But earlier, I'm just gonna say the Jin husband because like I forgot what the other half his name was. It's something with a U, I think. I'm just gonna call him Jin U. But no, I'm just gonna say Jin husband. Mm-hmm. But like we were talking about him earlier, y'all, and like this man is exhausting. it just hit me like a ton of bricks when like when we found out the whole shaman story, and that like I forgot where they went. They went to another city, and like one of the fortune tellers there or whatever he was there was saying like, oh, the shaman had a brother. Yep, they had a brother. And then they told us who it was. I was like the husband in the Jen family.
I was like the whole time.
And I'm curious what he meant when he said that Zhang Gang was the Zhang family is the reason why he was able to marry into the Jin family, even though like they're out of his league. I'm just wondering like how I need more backstory.
Probably because if you didn't know, the other Jin, the next to the queen, he's I think a cousin of the Jin family.
Oh,
but anyway, yeah, he was
brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably covering up because he knew about the alchemy of souls.
Oh, girl, you be piecing stuff together so well. You be piecing it together so well.
When I tell you, I loved this drama. I loved it.
It was just so much happening. I was like, my brain's gonna explode. It's gonna happen. Now, in the top left, there are like 3 people's names in my mind. Why is his name blank?
They didn't ever give him a name. He was just the late king.
Oh,
that's the late king.
I just call him the king.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I mean, because he's not technically the king. Because you got to think about. Hold on.
Pull the info out.
Dog, Crown Prince. His name is Go. Yeah, Go.
Dang, didn't even realize he had a name. I was like the Crown Prince.
Yeah, and I found that out in part 2.
Wow. Yes, the nameless king, Candace. I didn't know. Like, who is that man? I don't know.
But yeah, we calling him the late king. Yeah, the whole reason this whole BS started. Because he was sick and wanted the air.
I know this gonna sound crazy, but I gotta applaud him for being so evil. Boy, I was like,
I ain't gonna even hold you because he finessed us.
I was like, who thinks? I still can't get over that, y'all. Who thinks that, let me just swap places with you so I can make sure everything, all my ducks in a row before I pass on. I'm going to sleep with your wife, and then I'm going to have a child, and then that child's going to be mine. That man wrote a letter. When that baby's born, just know it's mine.
I know. I was like, that's so cold. That was so cold.
He is a savage. He is sick. Okay. That man is sick. Oh, I would have thrown up every day. Sick.
That man walked in up and said, my name is Tyrone, and I came to mess with your wife.
Oh, yup. Most hated. Most hated. Oh. Wow. That evil genius. That evil genius. Now, y'all, this story probably got to get broken up and bleed over into part 2. I don't know. But the queen and oh no. When I was thinking about him, yeah, he's the half brother in the Jin family. And he's the assistant to the queen. Okay. Gotcha. I had to put that in my mind too. Y'all, first of all, I thought Shaman Choi was a man at first. And I was like, whoa. So this man got into the queen's body. And so like the queen, you be with your husband, but it's really another man. And I thought Shaman Choi was a man at first. But y'all, these folks are so evil. Like they swap bodies with the Jin husband's sister 10 years ago after, they got, you know, in some trouble for doing some devious stuff with sorcery and something about like cursed divinity and stuff like that.
And it was so funny because you know who found out about it was Jong-Gook's dad.
Oh yeah, because like they burned the books. Yup. And that's, oh my gosh, yes. That was like 2 episodes ago, Kristen. Okay.
I ain't even refreshed up on it or nothing. Maybe like episode 1, but that was about it.
Man, because it was just so much. I was trying to keep it in my head, but yeah, he was like alchemies of souls, and that's how he learned. In the back of my mind, I was like, why did he learn this? How? He just found a book with them, and like sister tried to escape, jumped in a fire, but she survived through the alchemy of souls, got into the queen's body, and honestly, it's like, dang, it took y'all 10 years. Like y'all couldn't speed that up, you know? There's so much you could have done before 10 years got there and everybody else was all grown and trained up and everything. Like, could have did it in like 5 years. That's all I'm saying. Like, they really could have did that. But like, man, what is that name? Danju? Like the Danju or the holder of like the stone that the long haired guy was trying to go after, like saying like, oh, that's the real Don. I think it's Danju.
But are you talking about the ice stone?
Yeah. Cause like I mean he definitely had my heart too because of his hair. But the I guess assassin who had like that long hair and they was about to like put his body into the soul of a eunuch and he was I ain't having that. I liked him. I mean, he was evil, but he had that hair, and I was like, I just can't get past it. Like, I was like, dang. But like, he was trying to find her because she was gonna be the one who knew how to help him, but he ended up perishing. That was unfortunate. I think the funny part, yes, the still care. These men be having luscious hair. Okay, I'm just like, I need to keep up with you. Y'all, it was so funny that they found the queen out by having her think she was going to get caught with like a certain type of like dust that detects like,
it was actually, remember the dog that they used to try to sniff out Noxu?
Was it Guanju?
Yeah. That was the ashes of the dog.
Yes. So they had her thinking in like the ashes of Guanju, which detects soul shifters, was gonna like reveal who she was. Threw it at her. She started acting a mess. Oh no, they found me out. Girl, I just got them ashes from over there. You crazy?
Like, girl, you just powder, please.
I was like, she is acting a mess right now. I can't. That is so funny. But y'all, I thought the crown prince was gonna end up being like one of the most hated people. But
I didn't like him at first.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't like him at first.
But that episode, look, is it in the next one? It may be 1 or 2 from now. But like he came through. He funny. Funny. They just
he grew on me. I was like, he lied.
You know, we transition right on into him. Look at that. That's the most perfect.
Y'all see that swoop? That swoop. Ooh, it ain't even swoop. It's swoop.
Boy, the gel that they put on this man's head. Okay.
Man.
Ooh, right here. Ooh. They said he ain't got no sideburn. Let me just take a piece and gel it down. Wow. And his eyebrows again. Do y'all see that?
Yes. Oh my God. Ooh. I gotta see you his IG post with his hair down. Oh my God.
Girl, you be knowing everybody. I would literally randomly find out about people and realize that like a good chunk of people that I know already follow them. I'm just like, how am I late to the party? Like, how am I late? Now, this one, I don't quite remember her unless she's in part 2.
No, she was in part 1. She was the lady that was at the what is it called? The ginseng house.
Oh, with all the ladies. What's it? Okay. Like,
yeah, she knew everybody's secret. She knew all the tea.
Dang, how did like my mind just like eject her out? Like that's so crazy.
It's like she was there. She was literally there since the first episode.
All the time, the whole time. And this is the maid.
Oh yeah, that lady is so beautiful.
Look, y'all, when we were talking about long silky hair earlier, why have they not gotten together? Are they just, maybe they just doing their duties all these years? Girl, you can't hold your feelings up like that. Not for that long.
But not because remember Park, he was in love with Jungkook's mom. He was in love with her.
Yeah, a part of me feels like everybody was though, but I mean I get it.
Yeah, and I think maid servant Kim was in love with Jong, if I'm not mistaken.
She was.
Yeah,
she was. Yep. And then they were like trying to get over it and insulting each other at the same time.
But I knew how that was playing out when they was insulting each other. I was like, oh yeah, I know where that's going. Enemy stopovers.
Okay.
My favorite trope.
I wish I could quote this from memory, but there was this one moment where like they were walking together and like he had grabbed her, like, and I think had her hit him or something, like pull her close and closer. I was like, I'm dying. I'm just like, that's that man stuff I love, okay? Pull me in, just
hug me tight.
Hug me tight. Like, oh, what you want for dinner? What you want? What do you want, please? I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, like I said before, y'all, that's my favorite one right there. I like him. He is that guy in the group, okay? He always gonna have a party around.
Look, he is so funny because he's not that guy. He's just a little cornball, just a little cute little cornball.
Yes, though, I love it. And I think it's like his hair mixed with the piercings that make me see him in like a rock star type of drama. Like I can see him in a rock star type show. I was like, that dude is like definitely for like a more modern type too. I can see that. And like the love story, I'm just like, cool. Like I wasn't, just it was funny, they're funny together. But I'm just like, it's just another love story they putting together. That's cool. It was just, I don't know, pushing towards marriage. I was like, it's pretty heavy for y'all goofballs trying to figure it out. But cool.
But no, I don't think so. Because if you think about it, when we first started out, she was supposed to be getting married to Jungkook. But he broke off the engagement.
Twice.
That hurts. That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Because I'm just like, you going to keep ending the engagement and I'm going to be out here without options. You're going to make me look like I'm unmarriageable. So you stop playing with my reputation. And then one of his friends scooped me up. I know that's right. I'm happy for her though, because
yeah.
I'm trying to think of like who's all related in what. But yeah, so I feel happy for her just because, like, she definitely didn't have a lot of shine in her family and probably just felt like she was just there. And I'm glad she got to have her moment, her man, all that stuff. So I'm happy for her. I really am.
Yeah. Well, because she started out rough.
Oh, she was a hater. You right?
Yeah. She started out rough. She was gonna be on the most hated list if she wasn't going up the par by the end of.
I was like, sis, you locked our girl up in that chamber.
No, not just that. They blamed her for the breaking of the jades,
girl. And this dude, that is so funny. That's so crazy. He was like, I keep hearing something from you. It sounds like jade just kind of clacking together. What is that?
Right.
I was like, what kind of ears do you have when you hear jade click clacking away? That's crazy. That is so crazy. I was like, oh no, this dude got some skillful ears. This dude got some skillful ears. Oh, why am I forgetting this? It's like Yeom, Yeom, I think.
Yeah, it's Cho. Hold on, Cho Young. Cho Young.
Okay. Oh, I am doing so much better, y'all. I'm doing, but mind you, I literally just watched this, just finished as of like an hour ago. So there's that too. This dude is that wingman, okay? He is that wingman.
Look, you probably don't even recognize him, but he was in the first episode of Extraordinary Attorney Woo. He was that old guy that was cussing her out.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, when I first saw him, I was like, that's him.
What?
Yep.
We gotta look this up online. Look, I hope you thank everybody for staying with us on this because we are definitely going over the hour. It's so much. It's so much. I mean, it's basically the same length as an episode anyway. So wait a second. Because that man definitely did look familiar. I was like, he's got to be in a lot of shows.
But that's where I instantly knew him from. I was like, you were an Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
I gotta look him up now. You got me checking stuff. Oh, I can't spell nothing. Okay. I need a name and a face. We're gonna say that for later. Anyway. Now, I feel like this is a part 2 type of thing with that last picture because I don't like her. I do not like her. Okay. I understand, a little bit at the end where she was like trying to help, sew you out. But I'm just like, you caused too much. Like you got into a lot, just happened to get into a lot, but you caused a lot. Is this part 2 stuff for her? Am I gonna like her in part 2?
I feel like she redeemed herself in part 2.
I definitely got to hear more about well, no, because we know about her and Moodok now. Because I was like, who's stealing from who at this point? I'm so confused. It's like somebody stole something. But yeah, I'm not too fond of her. I'm just like, she's stealing everybody's stuff. She got these thugs on her back because she's stealing from them. She tricking everybody into thinking she blind. Like in the worst moments, she out here having people's lives ending so they don't remember her. And then I'm just so upset. Like it's so crazy how like she found that soul shifter, and was like, I'm gonna bring you somebody. First guy, RIP to him, because his soul definitely got, soaked up, snatched, whatever. But his soul got taken from the snatcher. But then it's like, oh, I'm gonna spare my man though.
She was like, hey, she was like, you can get everybody, but keep your hands off of that one.
I was like, man, I wish that other dude had somebody to love and care for him, because man, RIP, man. It's so sad. She said your life don't matter, but my man, okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. See, now I gotta go listen to his music. I gotta go check him out. Now, of course, since I watched this like in the span of like the last 3 days, I had all the side stories in my mind. So like, and we really chopped off like half to like nearly all of this, honestly. But like I wanted to also get like their honorable mentions. Talking about Naksu and like Soyu's story. I'm saying, okay, we put that to rest. Cool. Like, all right. Y'all took the whole episode to break up, even though y'all already broke up before. It's like, okay, wait. I'm glad you finally understand. I understand that you know who I am. Just don't tell nobody that you know that I know you. Okay. Cool. That's fine. I love that doggone love triangle that was taking place with Maiden Servant Kim and Park Jin. There's his name.
Park Jin, yes.
That whole love triangle, because it's the moment where like he taking that Chaz tea so he can like lower his urges to focus. I feel you, but then he
stopped.
he stopped. Like, I don't know. I was like, maybe he just traveled to the city and stayed there too long or something. I was like, why hadn't he had it in a while? Like,
wow, that man, he was serious. He was trying to.
I was wondering, like, is it like you in the woods anyway? Like, when you gonna need that in the next however many months? Like, you gonna be okay. It's not gone for. And this man let his friends drink their doggone Chaz tea. Now, John Oop, why you gonna make your friends drink the tea that's gonna take away their urges? Why you gonna do that?
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't like any of them was getting any. I mean, besides Dangu.
True.
I was like, so he wasn't getting he wasn't getting nothing.
Cause my boy, hey, if he look, that's that guy, okay? That's that guy. You're that guy, okay? I just know he a good time. I think at this point, I'm so used to Goofy in my relationship that like it's starting to be a drug. And when I see Goofy, I don't know. It's just that's it for me. I don't know. But yeah, definitely shout out to Dongu. And you know, congratulations on the win and all that stuff. So happy for y'all. So yeah, I'ma see about you in part 2. I'ma see about you, girl. I'ma see about you. We gonna Now y'all, I think one of the funniest moments was like the servants test. Like, cause honestly, I didn't know how to answer them questions. I was like, I'm still trying to figure out how they got to 28 tables with 3 families of 15. I'm just like, and 4 can sit at each table, but you got to break it up into sections of each family and then include the host. Boom, 28 tables. I'm just like,
Too much.
don't know how y'all figured that out. Don't. Congratulations. But when he dropped them answers on her, I was like,
oh.
I was like, y'all, they care so much.
Especially the prince, the crown prince. Oh, I was like, he can be a mean one, but he got a soft spot sometimes.
You just love the folks you pick on the most. That's just the funny part about all. That's why I was like, that moment and anything involving him, it's hilarious. The wine drinking and whatever.
Anytime he's like filthy bulldog.
I'm like, dang. But look, hey, I don't care what happens in life. I am not about to offer up me drinking some outhouse water. Oh no. She can't. Filthy. That's right. No sir. Oh yeah, and that's a little snippet on the side of like her. I bet that was such a great little moment. I was like, you better run your little legs off, girl. You better do that. I was so happy for her because Lord knows that was a lot. I need to learn how to cook like they was cooking. I was like, you made a flour out of what?
But I also like that I like that scene as well because I feel like she didn't necessarily have to do that. She could have been content staying at the house, keeping up the house with maid servant Kim. She didn't necessarily have to go and be in this servant test to be in the Songrium just to be closer to Janggu. She wanted to do that because she cared for him. That's why I was
made me think of something too. When she threw that letter to him, like that little service application, and he read her feelings through it. I was like, yup. The feelings are being met. Y'all got feelings, which is so sweet. Even though she ended up stabbing him.
That it wasn't her fault. That wasn't completely her.
I wanted to throw something. I wish I had this man's name in my mind. Like, as much as we've heard that man's name, who was shaking those bells, I was like, I'm ready to punch you because you're ruining the story. You're ruining everything for me. Can you just let them go off into the sunset and be married and have like 18 kids? Like, can you just leave me alone? Like, why? Why you gotta control her like that? Please. So I was really upset at that. Like, this man got stabbed.
I was like,
All
that's
the way.
the moment when she said yes and everything. Like, everything was just falling together.
I was like, if they had just kept it quiet that they were about to leave, like to go far away, if they just kept it quiet, maybe that would have helped. But gotta add more drama into it. That's why I got a headache now. That's why I'm just like, oh, golly. Now, that words of the heart story. Oh, I don't know why I thought I saw a bug above me. My heart was okay.
And it's so funny because that's a bit of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Now
Wait,
going
part
back. Yeah. Words of the heart. Yes, that's foreshadowing.
I can't wait to see it because I'm curious if we're gonna see what they look like and like see the backstory.
Oh no, we're not gonna see any backstory about it, but I'm saying, like, if you were paying attention to the words and the poem in itself, then you're gonna see how that's gonna play a part in part 2. Because it was definitely foreshadowing. Now, looking back at it, is what I know now in part 2 is definitely foreshadowing.
Okay. Now I'm definitely gonna give my brain like a little break. And then I'm gonna hop back on it because I already calculated it's gonna take me like 12 and a half hours.
You just gonna eat 10 episodes up. Just go.
I can binge it in one day, but just know it's 12 and a half hours. Y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with part 2 is coming. It's coming. But that was just a beautiful poem. Like I'm just like, dang. A part of me was thinking like, oh dang, like she rejected his feelings, but it's even worse. She don't even know your feelings. Oh, like I was so sad. I know this girl had to be an absolute baddie. But great side story material, y'all. Great little side moments. Y'all had some good like little filler moments. I like those. So good side stories in there. Thank you for part 1.
Part 1.
The one I always say thank you, because this is now our 4th one, and getting into our 3rd month of doing this, and I'm so glad that we can like do this and just bring y'all into the K-drama madness. If we're gonna go crazy over it, you are too. It's a great time over here. Like we really enjoying ourselves. And part 2 is next. And as far as what the next K-drama is, we gonna see. We can't wait. Like, y'all, I cannot wait to get into part 2. I just need to like go to sleep for one night and then get right back.
Because when I tell you, it's so good. When I tell you, because when I picked it up, I think I picked it up when it was on episode, I want to say 8 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. So this was like while it was still, they were still putting episodes out on every Saturday and Sunday. Oh, I miss that so much. But
keeping up with your stories, girl.
Yeah,
that's how I feel like for Physical 100. But now the story's it's not. It's a variety show. But I was like, they only had like 2 episodes when I first watched it.
But yeah, it's just so much. I feel like you're really gonna enjoy part 2 because you're gonna see Naksu in a different light. I'll just put it like that.
Okay, we like that. Oh, and also, y'all, you have the option to watch this in English dub. I did not mention that to you. I didn't realize that until like I had 4 more episodes left. I was like, I've been straining my eyes, and I literally could have been doing work. I told her this earlier. I was like, I could have been doing work and listening at the same time.
Look, I didn't even know they had an English dub. I was like, wait, they got an English dub? Because I was on there while we still had subs. Like I was content with straining my eyes trying to read the subtitles.
Now it's I'm not trying to insult it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a weird transition going from like 16 episodes of sub into dub like the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And the voice actors kind of sounded like those typical voices that we hear either on Nickelodeon, like from like Barbie movies, or like old like anime in the 90s, like old Toonami type stuff. And I'm just like, I feel like they got a certain cast of people, like whether it's on Cartoon Network or something. I'm just like, I want to know who these people are at this point. They just all in Netflix right now. They've been living for like 100 years or something. I don't know how this sound like the same voice, but it is in English dub. So please, if your eyes get tired, if you gotta work, please don't. I will not. We will not judge you. Please. They're literally reading the exact words on the screen. It's their script on the exact words. So it is okay. You're gonna be reading the same thing they're gonna be saying. It's okay. So anyway, y'all be sure to give us a follow on everything. Emmy, you put this together so well. Like,
Thank you.
that was so nice. I'm just like, dang, all next to Instagram for all of us, and TikTok. I'm gonna see about TikTok, y'all. I don't know. I be on Instagram Reels most of the time, and I don't know. I feel like my time has passed. Oh, you know what? No, Skip's time has not passed. And if he ain't too old, I ain't too old. Love you. I promise that was not a dig. I'm just saying, hey, I'm not giving up because of you. I'm not giving up. So follow us on everything. Definitely pushing for 1,000. We are 10 people away from 1,000 on Facebook. So help us get there, please, please, please. As far as like announcements, so we have a Demon Slayer photo shoot coming up
next month.
Y'all got over a month to prepare.
Please be cosplay ready.
Yes. Be. Oh yeah, and I keep thinking it's like inside somewhere. It's at the Botanical Gardens, y'all. So it's gonna be so beautiful.
In the Japanese garden part. So nice.
It's gonna be a good time. So I know y'all got some Demon Slayer something. Everybody does. It's Demon Slayer everything out there on Amazon, Facebook. Probably listening to you. They got the advertisement up already.
And the Demon Slayer movie just came out in theaters today. So.
It's time to watch. I didn't even know that. Oh my gosh!
I just heard
so much anime going on.
A rerun. Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, I know about like My Hero movies. They coming out. I feel like all the time. Okay, so y'all be sure to check it out in theaters. Watch that. And I forgot that Creed is out too.
Creed is out?
I think it came. It's out today. Today is the premiere. Creed 3.
Yeah, I already know who I'm going for.
Yes, sir. Last name Majors. First name.
Yes, kind of uncle.
The way people have like described like his old school look, like tough as nails, like back in the day type. Just
yes. And I never could like put my finger on like what is it about that man? That's just I'm
just like it's something it's like he has a great balance between like this masculine hard look to his face, like I don't know. I'm just like, I just want to know what his parents look like, because those features came together well on that grown man. He don't even gotta try. I'm just like, I know he be somewhere in the yard chopping wood with his bare hands. I know he is. You know what? That he makes me want to. I think either her phone died or. Yeah, I'm feeling like her phone died. But yes, y'all, to finish, I was talking about Jonathan Majors. I want to see if she hops back on. But I feel like there's like a space for ASMR where he would fit, where he could like, you know, plant something and you just hear those hard man hands into that soil. I feel like, you know, I feel like that would be like, that would get millions of hits. That would get millions of hits. Yes, Candace, you are right. It's the manliness, it's the black man, and it's yes, yes. But let me stop before I get in trouble. You know, I'm getting a little wild over here. So I'm going to stop talking reckless. Like, oh, she's back. She's back.
I don't
You
know
good? It's that Alabama weather.
Jeez.
All of that. Oh, Candace said, whoops. But yes, outside of Jonathan Majors, yes, look, okay.
Yes.
So Demon Slayer photo shoot April 8th. And also we have some detail. I know y'all been playing that Hogwarts game. I know y'all have. I didn't know there were so many people. You haven't played it?
I have a Switch and we won't get it until July.
Really? I mean, shoot, hey. So it's gonna be what's it called when it's across different platforms? I don't know, multi-platform. That's what I'm gonna say for now. But I got to Switch too, so we're gonna be in that thing together. I just be watching Skip play it all the time. So
yeah,
that's how. That's funny. I just didn't know how many of us were into Harry Potter. Like I just skipped right over all of that. And like I don't know, I never got my mind into it, even though I was really into the series Merlin with King Arthur. That's like the only wizard tree that I got.
I saw that.
That was my show, boy. I didn't watch Game of Thrones. None of that. I watched Merlin though.
I got into the tail end of Game of Thrones, but I got into House of Dragons heavily.
Oh, I forgot about House of Dragons. I had watched it, but I forgot it was like popular.
I definitely love it. So good.
Yeah, I gotta hit Netflix to catch up on everything. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get through all however many 11 movies there are, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Apparently I'm Team Hufflepuff, so that's what the quiz says. So
I said that you was a Hufflepuff myself.
yeah, and that was a long test. I'm never doing that again. But Skip made me take it a year ago, and I'm a Hufflepuff apparently. Let's see. Oh yeah, AOT. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. More stuff is coming out. AOT is like tonight or tomorrow.
That's tonight. I think it dropped at 5 on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow.
I was trying to like bust my tail trying to get home to watch it before the live, and I just couldn't get it.
Oh, girl. Excuse me. I'm trying to get back into it. Like I finished half of like the last part of season 4. I'm just like, I'm tired of feeling miserable.
At this point, I know how everything is going to end because I was watching it as they were posting chapters of it. So I watched it. Well, I read the last chapter when it first went live. So I mean, everybody that's complaining about it being so prolonged, I mean, they announced part 4 literally at like before they were about to end it.
Oh dang.
Yeah, so like as they were putting out episodes for part 1 of part 4, they were still making chapters.
Dang. It's just interesting how a part of me wonders why it's not broken into like just saying the next season, but I'm not the creator of nothing. So, you know, have it. And yes, Hulu.
Yeah, especially if you don't want to deal with Crunchyroll servers. Yeah, Hulu is the way to go.
We're good, girl. I'm gonna have to hop back on that at some point. I just heard the creator like apologizing for the way the story went, and I'm just like, if you heard over the story,
and that's the thing. I just feel like AOT fans are just being petty because there wasn't anything wrong with the end of the story. I mean, it wasn't how everybody was expecting it to end, with it being a whole time skip or something like that. But yeah, I mean, wasn't nothing wrong with the ending. It was fine.
I think it's okay at this point to accept endings of anime and manga not being ideal. Like I'm just like, at least that's a realistic possibility. I don't know what it is at this point, but even like the difference between like Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, like the endings were different, but I'm just like, I mean, hey, that could practically happen. So so I'm fine with that. We can't get what we want all the time. It's okay. We grown, y'all. We grown.
Yeah. I'm just itching to see how My Hero fans are gonna act when they finally end the manga with that, because I feel like I know how that's gonna play out, but they can always prove me wrong. So, but
I heard it got dark.
It is. It is. Oh my god! Where? Look, hey, hashtag. Where is Azawa?
I got this whole Viz Media subscription, and I need to get back on it, y'all. It's literally like $2 a month for all that manga. It's crazy.
And then like the latest 3 episodes, chapters they unleash is always free. So yeah, that's what always caught up.
Always caught up. Stay on top of the schedule, y'all. Can't with My Hero Batch. Yeah, hey. Sometimes I be on and off of like the main stuff that's popping, but in your own time. But we didn't went all to like the anime and other movies and stuff to say. Y'all stay tuned for Harry Potter themed details. Just stay tuned for that. Be ready to enjoy yourself. Stay in the know. And I think, what other announcement? Oh yeah. Skip.88 on the Instagram page is doing a live interview right now. So y'all be sure to tune in to that. I believe it started about like an hour-ish ago, but this will probably be around the time he starts like with the game show portion of his interview. So, definitely still a lot to tune into there. So y'all be sure to get on that. Support everywhere, please. And stay tuned for more. I don't know if we're gonna live stream what's happening tomorrow, so I'm just gonna leave that out. But but stay tuned for some future content is what I'll say. Thank y'all so much for joining us again on another episode of our K-drama reviews. We're always super excited and giddy over a lot of stuff. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the Blerd Over crew. Especially like for coming into the comments. I'm literally looking at Facebook. I see 10 shares and 49 comments. So thank you. Like I appreciate all the engagement. And we can't wait to see y'all next time. So y'all have a good night. Yes, good night, girl. Peace out. I gotta end this broadcast. This thing gave me another second option. Goodness gracious.